Remember the cards. That's our hint. And you'll have a chance to make a mint on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Hey, Dad. Thank you very much. Welcome to Card Shark. We're delighted to have you here. Hello there, Gene Wood. And the opening poem, thank you. The opening poem sent in by Harold McClellan of Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin. That's logical. Wisconsin Rapids, New Jersey would sound a little silly. Harold is watching us on WFRV-TV, Channel 5. We thank you. Now let's open the board and get to the cards. Janice and Lois, if you will, start loading in the cards. Here comes our card charts. Our champion, Kirsten Cabral. Hello, Kirsten.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
And again, won't you tell us about yourself?
I'm Kirsten Cabral. I live in Riverside. I'm originally from a small town in Germany, just south of Amsterdam. I lived there half my childhood, was adopted, lived in Seattle the other half, came to Southern California, fell in love with the weather and the guys, and I love animals. I have 2 dogs, Handsome Poopsie and Susan, 2 cats, Missy and Benji, a parakeet Junior, and a cricket Charlie. And I'm very happy.
I didn't ask you about you have a pet cricket? You keep him in a box or something?
He lives in the bathroom, and he comes out in the hall at nighttime, because when I go to the bathroom at night, I turn on the light, and there he is sitting right on the carpet.
How do you know it's the same cricket?
Because it's got 3 red stripes down its back, and it's just a particular size, and I'm just sure that's Charlie every night.
Oh, that makes sense to me. I'll tell you another thing that makes sense to me. Kirsten, with 1 crack in the money cards, won $4,500 on our last show. Good champion. Ed Elder is our challenger. Hi, Ed. Good to see you again. I'm fine. And again, a little reminder about yourself.
Okay, Jim, I'm Ed Elder. I'm a single man from Phoenix, Arizona, and a pilot. I work for a major insurance company in Arizona. Oh, incidentally, a lot of my customers, some of the older gals out in Sun City, said, tell Jim Perry he is beautiful. And they said to give you a kiss, but that wouldn't be too appropriate.
No. Sun City?
Sun City. This is our retirement community.
I've heard about those ladies. They're real swingers out there. I'm going to come out and visit, that's for sure. Thank you for passing along the message.
You would be welcome, too.
And nice to have you back.
Thank you, Jim.
You both cut the cards at the beginning of the match, yes?
Yes.
Sure did.
And we'll pick up where we left off. We play the best 2 games out of 3. As we left off, we're in the middle of game number 1. And Kirsten has yet to turn over a card. Ed has moved over. He now has a 7 as his base card. He needs 3 cards for the first game of the match. And we pick up with question 3. It goes to you, Ed. It's question 2, I believe, is it not? Question 2, yes. Ed, we surveyed 100 new fathers. These are all men whose wives have had a baby within the past 6 months. And we asked them, when your wife went into labor, did you start getting pains too? How many new fathers said when their wife went into labor, they also got pains?
Oh, boy. I can relate to that a little bit, because I did get pains when I was married way back when, and also worked in OB/GYN delivery room while in the service, medical corps. And, well, a few of the fathers did wind up a few pains. I think, psychosomatic pains, but that's going to be low number, 18.
18 out of 100 men got sympathy pains. Kirsten, higher or lower?
Well, I think those are called sympathy pains, and even if they don't get pains physically, I'm sure they may think about the pain in the pocketbook. So I think that number would definitely be higher.
You say higher? If it is higher, you'll play your cards. If not, Ed plays his. And the actual number of new fathers who said when their wife went into labor, they got pains too, is 5. That's all, not higher. Ed. Just 5.
Change that card, Jim.
You have a 7, and winning the question, you can change it.
Okay.
A queen.
Fantastic. We're going lower, Jim.
Lower than the queen. Oh, no. The queen is not lower. And that's a break for Kirsten. She gets a free chance at a queen as well.
Lower!
Lower than the queen. A chance.
Lower!
Risking it lower. It is a 5.
Freeze!
And we move over the freeze bar. Protects that position for Kirsten. Janice will fill in the space for Ed. Question 3 to you, Kirsten. Kirsten, we asked 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, is it a good idea for a man to have his first... What were we just talking about before with the... Excuse me. We asked 100 psychiatrists. Generally speaking, is it a good idea for a man to have his first sexual experience with an older woman? How many psychiatrists said it is a good idea for a man to have his first sexual experience with an older woman?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily a good idea, but I'm sure it's probably more enjoyable for the guy because then he can kind of learn what to do and all that. And all that. So I'm going to say that I'll say 60 psychiatrists will say that it is a good idea that the younger boy should have his first experience with an older woman.
60 psychiatrists. Yes. You heard what she said, Ed.
It depends on the experiences you have, you know. Boy, that's a difficult one to answer, just like reading off the question before. But I really believe that's going to be a little bit lower than that, Jim, because they need to get with their own age group to find out what's really happening with their own age group. They don't need all that experience right up front.
So you say lower?
Lower, Jim.
Okay. The actual number of psychiatrists who said it's a good idea for a man to have his first sexual experience with an older woman is 47. It is right. It is lower. It was almost half. And you've got a queen.
Let's go lower on that, Jim.
Lower than the queen. This time it is.
Let's put ice on it. Freeze it.
And as we freeze it, we have a tie. Each player needs 2 cards, and we're at sudden death. Someone has to win it on this play of the cards. Add the question to you. We asked 100 people if you could choose to reduce the amount of advertising on television or the amount of violence, which would you want to reduce? How many people would choose to reduce the amount of violence on television?
Oh, what's the worst of two evils? I mean, you know, every 5 minutes you've got a commercial, but that's what pays for the shows. The violence.
Blessings on you for that one, sir. Yes, indeed.
I realize who's paying the bills around here. So, on violence and
how many would choose to reduce the amount of violence?
I would say at least 85 would say to reduce the violence.
85 out of 100, Kirsten. What do you think?
Well, according to the polls, the higher violence type shows have higher ratings. So I'm going to say that they would choose to have less advertising because perhaps the advertising makes them violent.
So you say...
So I'll say the number is lower.
You say lower. The advertising makes them violent. I like that. 85 for Ed, lower for Kirsten. The actual number of people who would reduce the amount of violence on television is 52. You're right, Kirsten. 52. Now then, we have an interesting board. It is sudden death. You have a 5. You could play it or change it and try to turn over 2 cards. Ed with a 7 needs 2. Play it or pass it.
I'll pass.
You're going to pass it. Ed, that means if you turn them both over, you win. Make one mistake. Kirsten has the game with a 7.
Well, we're going to try, wow.
Higher than a 7. No, it's not. Kirsten gets control and wins game 1 in sudden death. Game 1 for the champion. We'll be right back with game 2 right after this. Game 1 of the champion. Janice deals out same 2 decks of cards with the next cards off the top of the deck. And the question goes to you, Kirsten. Kirsten, we asked 100 secretaries. If your boss could overhear today what you say about him behind his back, would you be in the unemployment line tomorrow? How many secretaries said yes, if their boss could hear what they say about him behind his back, they'd be fired?
Well, I think that secretaries must have a very good relationship with their bosses, and they would not be tempted to talk behind his back because that might psychologically hinder their relationship. So I'm going to say that a low number would feel that they'd be in the unemployment line tomorrow if their boss could hear what they said today.
How many?
About 30.
Oh, okay. That's lower.
Thank you very much.
30, says Kirsten. Ed, higher or lower?
Okay, all depends what they're saying behind the back, if it's good or bad, or if it's after hours or during business hours.
Well, I would assume it's bad if they get on the unemployment line.
Yeah.
Well, that's true, but, you know, they could tell a few other little secrets that they should not be talking about, you know, after hours. So, oh, wow, that's a difficult one. I'd say probably a little bit lower than that.
A little lower than 30.
Yeah.
Oh, a little mixture with the audience. If you made your decision at home, the actual number of secretaries who said if their boss could hear what they say about him behind his back, they'd be fired is 21. It is a little lower. Ed, you're right. And with some catching up to do. Ed starts with a 3.
Fantastic. Let's go higher on that one, Jim.
3. It is a king.
All the way down.
Lower than a king, a 10.
Freeze it.
Right away, the challenger is halfway across the board. And there has been some talk about reviving the draft. We read about that periodically.
Right.
So we asked 100 United States congressmen in Washington, D.C., do you think most young men would benefit from a year in the Army? How many congressmen think most young men would benefit from a year in the Army?
Oh, most definitely. I think a lot of the young men would benefit a lot. They'd learn a lot. They'd be out on their own a little bit. They'd learn how to take orders, do things like they're supposed to do. That's going to be, let's see, Congressman saying how many
Congressmen say they think they would benefit by a year.
I would say at least 78 on that, Jim.
78 out of 100 congressmen say yes, most young men would benefit from a year in the Army.
I think that the volunteer draft is working, at least to an extent, and I think that the congressmen wouldn't be very popular for long if they publicly held that view. So I'm going to say the number is lower.
It is a confidential poll, of course. You realize that?
Yeah, I'll say the number is lower.
All right, good. And it says 70. Yeah, they really can. And boy, if I ever have to field strip an M1 rifle, I mean, I'm ready. That's definitely a great benefit I got out of that. Ed, you've got 78. Kirsten says lower. The actual number of congressmen who think most young men would benefit from a year in the Army is 81. Not lower. It is even more. 81.
Jim, let's change that card. I can't go on that one.
Doesn't like that one?
Okay.
Well, it's not going to like the 8 anymore.
Let's try higher.
Higher than an 8. Oh, it's not higher. It is lower. Kirsten started smiling as soon as that middle card came up.
I don't blame her.
She gets a free chance at a 9.
Lower.
Lower than a 9. An 8.
Freeze.
Now Kirsten needs 3. Ed needs 2.
Oh, my goodness.
This question goes to you, Kirsten. Kirsten, we asked 100 6th grade boys, do you think falling in love with a girl is one of the dumbest things a guy can do? How many 6th grade boys said falling in love is dumb?
Well, let's see. In 6th grade, boys still don't like girls too much, yet some of them do. So I'll go down the middle of the road with that and say 55 would say that that's a dumb thing to do.
55 out of 100 say it's dumb.
Oh, wow. That's 6th grade boys, you know, they're still learning a lot, too, about love. They like girls. They like going out with girls on a slight basis. What age group is a 6th grader?
6th grade? I don't know. They'd be about 12 or so.
Yeah,
right?
11 or 12.
They're just coming into puberty. They're just starting to learn what girls are. And it is exciting. So, oh, sheesh. I'd say possibly a little bit lower than that.
A little lower than that.
Yeah. That's a toughie.
I got the feeling that Ed wanted Dr. Joyce Brothers standing next to him when he was making his decision.
Would have helped.
Kirsten, 55. Ed lower. The actual number of 6th grade boys who said falling in love with a girl is one of the dumbest things a guy can do is 50. It is a little lower. It is right smack up the middle. Ed, you've got an 8.
Okay, let's change that card, Jim. We can't go in.
The middle card becomes an 8. Lower than the ace. Oh, no. Another ace is not lower. Kirsten with an 8.
I'll go lower.
Lower than the 8. No, Jack isn't lower. Couldn't take advantage of it. And as we fill in the spaces, again, we are at sudden death with 2 good players. Ed, we asked 100 married men, does your wife spend more money than you make? How many men said their wife does spend more money than they make?
Oh, this is about to get me in trouble, really. I mean,
You're single.
Of course, I'm single, that's what I mean, but I was married at one time. Do I spend more than they make? This does not happen too often, although a lot of the wives do really get really carried up with themselves. But let's say 40.
40 out of 100 men said their wives spend more money than they make, Kirsten.
Well, I think that number would be lower because how can they really spend more money than he makes? They certainly go broke and maybe lose their home and stuff. So I'll say that number is lower.
Lower. The actual number of men who said their wife spends more money than they make is 21. Kirsten is right. It is lower. And again, with an 8, which of course you could change and needing 3 cards.
Change that card.
It is sudden death. You could play it or pass it. Your decision. Tough board to look at. Ed with a big ace needs 2 cards. What are you going to do?
I'm going to change it.
You're going to try to do it yourself, huh? She does not like the looks of the ace that Ed has, and she wants to try to do it all herself at a big change. An ace as well. You need them all. Lower than the ace. Oh, no, another double ace. And Ed ties it up in sudden death. Wow. Yes, the double ace hurt Ed, and the turnaround hurt Kirsten. We have a tie. We'll have the tiebreaker coming at you right after this. Good match. 1 game for each player. Set up for the tiebreaker with 3 cards up there, 3 questions here, and we'll start the tiebreaker with a question to you, Kirsten. Kirsten, we surveyed 100 prison inmates. These are all men who are currently serving time in Folsom State Prison. And we asked them, were you caught because someone squealed on you? How many inmates said they were caught because someone squealed?
Well, I think that the witness's testimony has a lot to do with their serving time, and they would consider that squealing. So I'm going to say that 70 of them think that they were caught because somebody squealed on them.
70. What are you thinking?
No, really. Squealing on somebody means, going to the police and telling them, hey, you did wrong, or if he did wrong, he did this, did that, and so on. It's going to be lower than that.
You say lower?
Definitely lower, Jim.
All right. The actual number of inmates who were caught because someone squealed on them is 57. It is right. It is lower. And in the tiebreaker, it is the challenger who starts off with a 4.
Okay, good card, Jim. Let's go higher.
Higher than a 4. Oh, no! And another double card for Ed. And Kirsten with a free chance at a 10.
Lower!
Lower than a 10. No! Second double. My goodness.
Heavens.
Question 2 goes to you, Ed.
Okay.
Now we have sent our man on the street to Paris, to London, to all. Listen to this. We really did send our man on the street to Rarotonga. It really exists. That's a small island in the South Pacific near Tahiti. We asked 100 people in Rarotonga, have you ever had a Coca-Cola? How many Rarotongans have had a Coca-La?
Coca-Cola's known worldwide. It's a name in every country.
Probably better known than Rarotonga.
Wherever in the world that is, I have no idea. I'm sure a high number. I'd say at least 72 of them.
72 out of 100 in Rarotonga have had a Coca-Cola.
Well, Coca-Cola is worldwide known, even though it may be listed even under another name. So I think the number will be higher.
You say higher?
Yes.
The actual number of Rarotongans who have had a Coca-Cola is 99. All but one of them. One lone Pepsi drinker in Rarotonga. And Kirsten, you've got a 10.
I'll change that card.
Big change. The tiebreaker at 2.
Higher!
Higher than a 2. A 9 near the middle.
Lower.
If it's lower, Kirsten goes for the big money. No. Couldn't do it, and Ed has a free chance this time with a 4.
Okay, Jim, let's go higher on that.
Higher than the 4. It is a jack. A new champion if it's lower. Yes! Ed wins it. Wow. Close match down to the wire. Kirsten, we're saying goodbye with $4,600.
Thank you very much.
And say hello to your cricket Charlie, won't you?
Okay, all
Kirsten
right,
Cabral.
thank you.
Thank you, Kirsten. Ed, come on down here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim. Thank
And our new champion goes for the big money, but first we take time out for this message. Ed, you're a natural-born cheerleader. You're sitting out there telling the audience, come on, root for me, I'm all alone.
I have nobody here from Arizona, so I've got to have somebody behind me, Jim.
We're all for you. Did you cut those cards?
I certainly did. Jim.
No more doubles. We had enough in the game, all right?
Isn't that horrendous?
Let's get to it. Come on up here for the money cards.
Get on with the show.
Yes, let's do it for real. No doubles.
Okay.
I love that. Come on, everybody, root for me. We're rooting for you. Here comes $200 of new money and 3 cards to bet as you will. Move up to the second level. We're going to give you another $200 of betting money. 3 more cards. Minimum bet's $50 till you get to the top card, the big bet, where you must risk at least half the money.
Oh, yes.
Good luck, Ed.
Okay, Jim.
Here's $200. And, of course, you can change the base card on each level if you need to. And away we go, says Ed, with a queen.
Good card. Let's go $150 lower.
Big better, $150 that this card is lower than a queen. It is.
Good. That's not too good. How about 300 higher? Let's go all the way.
300 on a 6.
Higher on a 6.
Oh, I hope you're right. $300 higher than a 6.
Be there.
No.
That's only money.
I thought 300 was a lot to lose on a 6. You're down to 50 now.
Okay, down to 50 bucks. Well, heck, let's bet it all that it's higher.
Why not higher than a 4? Okay.
See, how we
back
going
up
there?
to 100. Now be careful. That's pretty near the middle. We're going to give you another 200. You have 300.
Okay, first of all, we got to change that card, Jim. We can't go there.
Good thinking. Can we improve it? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Let's go. I got 300. 250 $250 lower.
250. Lower than a queen. Yes, with a 9.
Okay. Oh, right.
Again near the middle.
Let's go with the odds. Let's take $200 lower.
Again, a big bet on the middle card. $200 lower than a 9. Yeah, this time he's right. $750.
Okay, 5. Let's go 200 higher, Jim.
$200 higher than a 5. Right again.
Okay, right on.
$950, and we move up the middle card. You don't have to play it.
Got to change that card.
Made a good change before. Can we make a good change again?
Make a good one.
No. Now, Ed, you must bet at least $475. You have $950 and a 7. What's your big bet?
$950. It's all or nothing. Let's go all of it higher.
All of it. All right, he's getting everybody to root. Give him a big cheer now.
Come on, gang. Okay.
Is it worthwhile? Higher? Yeah! Cheer paid off. $1,900. You are a winner, Ed.
My goodness, I came here for you.
Indeed, $1,900, $200 in the game. That's $2,100 for Ed Elder, our champion. Well, the cheering paid off. We'll meet a new challenger in a moment. We'll be right back. Well, that is all the time we have for now, so we're going to have to meet a new challenger for Ed on our next card chart. You are a gambler.
Oh, that's what I came here for, Jim.
We'll find out if he can keep it up. Hey, we have some nice people with us from Hackensack, New Jersey today. Also from as far away as the Philippines. Why don't you join us in the studio? Here's Gene Wood to tell you. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a Hellbros Quartz watch for beauty and accuracy for her or for him. The watch with a classic look furnished by Hellbros. And some of our contestants will receive from Mr. Coffee a gift pack featuring America's #1 coffee maker and genuine Mr. Coffee accessories, including an extra decanter and Mr. Coffee filters, and a tray and light lunch from Lipton. Hot and hearty, satisfying dishes you make in a mug. More great taste from Lipton. Light lunch, it's delicious. And a tote bag in Unicap M from Upjohn. Contains 11 essential vitamins and 6 key minerals, including iron and zinc. Unicap M, because you need minerals too. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson-Bill Todman production.